What's up, rock stars? Mcdaniels here. So today we're talking all about technique. Okay, so a bunch of people have been messaging me on Facebook and Twitter, and I've been reading some of you guys' comments and going through. I know some of you guys think that I just come on Facebook and I post and I leave, but no, I actually really read through and I see some of the people's struggles, and really kind of just focus on what you guys are struggling with, so I can develop the personal brand around what you guys need. And just really just implementing those breakthroughs that are going to allow you guys to really get ahead of yourself. So what I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about is technique, okay? And the main technique that I really want to go over is working the squats and the lunges today, okay? We're going to do technique with bicep curls and push-ups and all that, and I'll put in another video. But today let's just really focus on squats and lunges, okay? So I put the bench a little bit closer so you guys can see. Okay, a couple of things with your squats and your lunges. My other alarm's going off. Okay, so squats and lunges. The big thing with squats is you see people in the gym all the time. They put all the heavy weight on, right? They're gonna build their legs up, and then you just see all these. You see the squats, or you see this, right? And I'm gonna move a little bit closer just so you guys can see my knees. You guys see squats coming this way or knees going in. What you really want to do is you actually want to, and I like to use the bench to do this, you want to position yourself and you want to put all the pressure on your heels, okay? From here you put your hands in the middle, and we want to work this without weights to start, just to get the technique down. Once you get the technique, you can put the weight on and work these legs out, right? But until then, let's focus on technique, okay? From this position, what I want to do, and what you can always do when you start out squats, is the first couple sets, just do them slow. But look down, make sure your pressure's on your heels, lift your toes up, okay? And then just look at your knees and make sure your knees don't go in front of your toes, and you pop straight up and your hips come out each time. So you go down, pop the hips out. Down, pop the hips out, okay? So again, from the other side, so you guys can see a little bit closer, I want to push my hips from right here, push them back, and then I can squat. I can look down, my knees are not in front of my toes, I come straight up and hips out, right? So that's the technique you guys want to focus on with your squats, okay? What I recommend you doing is just literally taking 3 sets, okay? Do 10 reps of each and just focus on technique, okay? Technique is all about repetition, okay? You don't need, a trainer always helps, obviously. If you have a trainer already, or if you have a trainer in mind that's in your area or whatever, and you want to work with them for your technique, that's awesome. But you can drill your technique on your own and you can get it down, okay? And it's really important. It's going to help you guys prevent those injuries, prevent the future injuries, and it's going to allow you to strengthen the muscles how you want them to be strengthened. So next up we're going to focus on the lunges, okay? So the lunges, the big thing with the lunges, same thing, the front knee. Okay, you see all these people going to the gym lunging, right, like this. Okay, what we want to do on lunges, and this is very important, because what happens when you do this with the lunge is all this weight goes right to that knee, right? That's the opposite of what we want to do. We don't want to put you in the hospital. We don't want you out with a knee surgery. We want you in the gym. We want you progressing, right? And to progress, we want to get better each day, little steps each day, right? So let's focus on your lunges now. And I guarantee you, if you take a day and you focus on just lunges for an hour, you're going to be sore. You're not going to have to worry about going to do any machines or worry about that, right? Machines are easy. You can learn the machines. Let's focus on this, okay? So lunges right here. Same thing, my front knee. My front knee does not go in front of my toe. I actually want to stop here, pressure on my heel, and now I'm going to push this leg straight down, and I pop straight up. Straight down, straight up. So what you can do, go ahead and get into this position, and I want you to work your lunges in this position, and we're just going to work 15 lunges. Same thing, you're going to step and switch sides. Okay, same thing, straight down, straight up. Okay, now before we get into walking lunges, I know everyone wants to grab dumbbells and go right into walking lunges, but do the stationary lunges, at least 3 or 4 sets to where you can get it down. And then same thing, when we start these walking lunges, okay, you don't want to do them fast. You don't need to be, doing all this craziness, right? Slow down a little bit, okay? Until you get the form and you get it to where you're going good, you don't need to do these fast anyway. I don't even do lunges fast, okay? Just a nice good pace, pop it down, same thing. And you can even go backwards sometimes if you guys feel like you always step out and you push forward. Just doing backwards, okay? Stand here, step all the way back, and then lunge down. That way that knee is always behind your toe. So take this, guys. I want you to practice them. Again, 3 sets of squats, 10 reps, and then 15 lunges each side, 3 sets. Work them out right now. Test them out. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them below, and I'll shoot a video on your questions. So talk soon, guys.